All right, so the warm-up today is 100 jumping jacks, 25 Russian twists, 25 mountain climbers, and 10 push-ups. So 100 jumping jacks, 25 Russian twists, 25 mountain climbers, 10 push-ups. Go. All right, neck rotations. Other direction. Up and down. Side to side. Ear to shoulder. Left arm across. Other arm. Left arm over. Other arm. Both legs out in front of you. Reach forward. Butterfly. Right leg out, reaching forward towards your foot. Right arm on the inside, left arm over. Other leg out. Switch legs, reaching forward. Right, left arm in, right arm over. Right, downward dog from there. This is not like connecting very well, but downward dog. Right leg up and through. Right arm up. Other arm. Both arms down. Back knee down. Straighten your front leg. Reach forward. Back up, hold that knee, hold that leg in front of you. Both arms overhead. Both arms down, reaching forward. Untangle yourself back to downward dog. Left leg up and through. Left arm up. Switch arms. Both arms down, drop your back knee, straighten your front leg, reach forward. Come back up, collapse that leg in front of you. Both arms up. Both arms down, reaching forward. And angle yourself back to downward dog. Drop your knees for frog. Stretch forward for Cobra. Look over your left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. Sit back into child's pose. All right, time. Let's start with bridges, left, right shoulder. Just regular bridge. All right, next, sit up and bridge over. Sit up, bridge over. All right, next, hip thrust to the arm bar setup. So hip thrust, step over, pivot. right, next, sit out progression. All right, next. Hip escape, regular on your forearm and on your hips. All right, time. Get water, get your dummies, get a gi top. You won't need it immediately, but get a gi top because we're gonna do some lapel chokes. All right, with no instruction, do the darce, the anaconda, and the guillotine from turtle. And then I'll actually do some teaching, but do that first.
The guillotine from turtle or the guillotine after you get to crucifix from turtle?
Oh, the guillotine from Turtle, which you may not have been here for, but there is a guillotine from Turtle. All right, time. Do you guys have any questions before I move on? Is it going to be the guillotine from Turtle?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Guillotine from Turtle is a similar setup to Anaconda. Well, the Anaconda without trying to get the darts. Or simply it's just your internal. Here, you're going to do switch knees, which knee is up, which knee is down. You're going to punch your hand through, and you're just going to get the neck. Here, and I'm just going to get the neck. And a lot of the time, I'll actually like get the neck and I'll stuff the head a little bit towards my lat instead here. And then I'm going to be here. I'm going to push this leg out a little bit more, support, since there's nothing here, I'm gonna put my hand down, support, and then this leg is gonna kick through, right? And then I'm gonna put this leg on top of the back so that they don't roll, or if they roll, I will roll with them. So here, I come all the way through, I stuff the head, so it's on my lat. I usually step this foot in forward so that I can sit through here. And then I'll have this foot on top of their back or their butt or whatever to keep them from rolling. My hands will be here. Teacup, like Vaughn says, teacup. And then I'll kind of hip in. Yeah. It's also my lat is going into them, so I'm like, I don't know. Does that make sense? We're gonna do a similar movement right now. We're gonna do the Peruvian, Nogi Peruvian, which will come from a failed Dars Anaconda thing. I am going to do something very similar to what I just did with my hands in terms of the teacup, but I'm gonna go for that Dars. I go underneath and my hands are short and I'm like, well, I'm gonna try to go for the Anaconda and I come in and through and I get stuck somewhere in the middle, right? I have this lock, the lock of my hands, however they are, stuck in the middle, stuck here, stuck at this point, stuck somewhere in the middle, right? So I still have this cool, like this grip, and it also comes out of like if somebody is doing a shot and you sprawl on top of them, like I'm getting that kind of like upside down seatbelt grip, right? From here, from that upside down seatbelt grip, wherever my lock is, again, it doesn't matter so much. It's there though. I have the lock in the middle somewhere in a seatbelt grip. I'm going to I can either jump up into a low squat. That was really hard on my shoulder. Or I'm going to step up with one foot. And this foot in particular, I want my calf at this side of their neck, right? So if I need to go closer to the arm, so I might need to, or sometimes if I go too close with my ankle towards the neck, when I actually sit back, it'll flop out. So I'll step a little bit closer. So I'm here. So I'm stepping one foot, two legs up. I'm here. I'm going to sit down where my leg isn't. I'm going to sit down on this side of the neck. Here, here. I'm going to make sure this foot or this leg is pinning that head down. This foot is going to come up on this, the small of the back so they can't get out. And then I'm going to, like, sort of like a bow and arrow, I'm going to push and pull. I really shouldn't have a stick for a spine in this stupid dummy, but it's what I got. Does that make sense?
Is that little boop a choke?
That little boop is a choke, yes.
Okay.
It's like a bow and arrow. So you're pushing down with your legs and pulling up with your arms.
What part of your arm is on their neck?
I don't know. It's whatever you get. It doesn't matter because it's this entire seatbelt is what's there. Sometimes the lock will be closer to when you were trying to get a dart. Sometimes it'll be closer to when you were trying to get an anaconda, but it's there in the middle. So this is just, we'll get to the gi version. Basically, yeah, you're trying to just make something tight. You're trying to make this circle. It doesn't matter which part is closer. Right, I am going to do this. So if you're trying to imagine this, try to imagine it like you are coming out of a failed dart or failed anaconda, where you're sprawling on top of the person. Get that leg further, Michelle. And you're so tall. That other leg has to be over the back or they're going to get out. Yeah. This will be a little bit simpler for you, Michelle, because your legs are so long. Simpler with the gi version. The no gi version might not work for you and your long legs. Let's see how others are doing. Oh, hello, Jen. Yeah, it's sort of like the opposite side bow and arrow. Sort of. Hi, Jen. You're at the screen, so I'm gonna. Hello. What's up?
Oh, I'm just watching. I want to see
Okay.
where the other leg goes.
Okay. So I'm gonna pretend that I got shot on. I'm sprawling. This person is supporting my weight. I have one underneath the arm, one underhook, overhook, sometimes my lock will be here. It really doesn't matter. Here, I'm gonna step up one foot. I'm gonna step the other foot up, but really I'm just gonna sit down and get that foot right over. It's a more quick motion than that here. And this leg is gonna kick down. They're both kicking down. It's like bow and arrow. And then my arms are pulling in. So I'm kicking out, pulling in.
When you do this to a real person in reality, are they coming up at all, or are they basically still in turtle the whole time?
They're probably trying to get up out of that sprawl. So you kind of use that movement to really, because this is not going to be like I step one foot, I step the other leg. It's like from here. A lot of the time, they're trying to get up, so I'll come here and then I'll sit. This leg will come up, right? Okay, we're gonna do the gi version. So everybody look up, put your gi on, or just look up for now and put your gi on. All right, so they're in turtle, and I'm here. I'm getting the outside lapel, and it's gonna go in that same hole on the opposite side here, and I'm gonna get it to this hand. I'm gonna do like my knee switch here. I'm gonna get that lapel underneath the head and underneath the armpit. Underneath head to the opposite armpit. This leg is still up. I'm going to get that closer, and I'm going to try to step this to the side of their neck. And I'm gonna, if I can, I'm going to, if I need help with that, I'm going to stuff their head down, like push their head down and step. And I'm gonna make sure that my leg is still, like, if sometimes like my leg will want to pop out, I can use, now that I have this hand, because I don't have that seatbelt, I can use this hand to support my leg if I really needed to. So I'm here, this leg is over, not under, here, and then I'll do the same thing, kick, and then pull. Now that I have the lapel, I can just like lean back and it'll choke me. Yeah. Other side, Michelle, opposite neck. Yep. Did you see it again, Michelle? Yeah, okay. All right. So
Thought I had it, but nope.
it's the same as when you're trying to get the anaconda. So you know when you get the anaconda, you're getting the arm this way and through. So now I'm getting the lapel through the opposite. So the shoulder that's away from me, the neck side shoulder that's away from me, I'm going to loop it through back towards where I currently am, right, to this hand. So this hand is over here. I'm gonna, without the stag, I'm gonna put my knee down, and this one's gonna come through, and I'm gonna pass it to this hand. So again, I'm going to switch, so I'm going 180 to the person, and I'm switching through. Now I'm looking at the person's back. This is coming through the neck and underneath the armpit. Here, turning 180 to the person, punching underneath the neck. It's coming underneath the armpit here, passing it out into this hand. I'm gonna get this leg closer. Actually, you can stay far, just because of how you're gonna sit. This leg comes up and through this way. All right, let's see. How's everybody else doing? All right, time. We're gonna do one that's a little trickier, or I think it's trickier. So this one is gonna be with the close side lapel, which may be hard to get, especially on the dummy, it'll be kind of weird. So I'm here, the close side lapel. The inside lapel is the one that I'm trying to get. And it's here, and I'm getting it with the same hand that I was using earlier, right? So this one, we're using the outside, the Peruvian. This one, we're using the inside lapel, and I'm going through that same hole the other way, and it's gonna go to this hand. So I'm here, and I'm gonna come here and pass it like I'm trying to get this grip, right? Like I'm trying to get this grip. But preferably they don't notice that you're holding your lapel, right? So I'm coming in, this hand's gonna come and meet that lapel, so I'm here. So I got this lapel like this. This hand that came in with the lapel is still gonna grab onto this hand and collapse it in, and I'm actually gonna roll. I'm gonna roll here, this way. And I can finish it right here. I'm gonna take that hand that was underneath and go behind the head. And I have that lapel in front so I can do that chop thing, chop. Or if they roll all the way over, I mean, it's the same thing. You're gonna put your leg over them and get that chop over here. It's the same thing either way. This one's a little bit more secure. If they roll all the way over, you can just stop them from rolling anymore. Here. One more time. I'm here. I have that turtle position. I'm gonna get the inside lapel, and I'm going to move in like I'm about to try to get that arm, and really I'm passing it over to this hand. And then I don't have to grab with the wrist with the dummy, it's weird. I could just grab the shoulder here, right? I'm going to move this like out of the way, and I'm gonna roll here and get that choke on the backside. Great. Oops.
I think I'm rolling the wrong way.
Which one?
I tried both ways.
Okay. Let me see it.
Okay. This. Boom. This. So, am I still on mute? Yeah. So I got this. First time I was rolling this way.
No, not backwards, not backwards.
This way.
You're sort of like, yeah, rolling. Yep.
Yeah. This is tighter.
Okay, I can't see.
Oh yeah, this works. Yeah, I rolled the wrong way.
Okay.
No, I know.
And you're rolling on your shoulders, not your butt.
Yeah, toward, okay, gotcha. It makes sense. When I did it wrong, I'm like, this didn't feel tight, but the other way does.
Okay,
Okay, I got it now.
all right.
Thanks.
Cool. All right, time. Okay, so any questions about any of those? I was thinking about how to make this work as something that a Kimura crazy person would do. So this is not an actual technique, but this is what I was thinking about. Because like, what if, you know, because when you're over here, like the person will grab your elbow and then roll you over, right? Like that's, you know, PRS shit, PRS thing. But what if you are here and you trick the person? You're gonna stuff your elbow in there with the lapel, and they're gonna try to roll you, right? They'll roll you. If you can just get this over here fast enough, can you choke them? That is my contemplation with geese for the day. And I obviously can't test it out with a dummy, but I don't know. Think about it. Like, I don't know. Because I know Amy posed the question to Vaughn, I think, about the elbow thing. But I couldn't find a real good answer. That was also an attack. But
So kind of like what you do to us, child. Like if we put our arm in, you grab it and roll us.
yeah.
Is this a counter to that?
If you are trying to go for the arm or go underneath like that, under the armpit, if you bring your lapel with you, could you get this choke? Is the question. But I don't know. I don't have an answer. I really want to try it out. Yeah, that's all. Okay. Put your dummies and gi tops away.
All right, soon you can try it on me after we get our vaccination.
Okay. Great. All right, so our workout, post-workout, we're gonna do the Black Widow knee slide. I don't know what Vaughn calls it. That one where you're like in a plank or something, and she goes like this. Is that how it goes? Whatever. Black Widow knee slide thing where you do a crunch at the top. And then we're gonna do hover, then bicycles, hollow hold, then Superman jacks and Superman hold, then mermaid legs only, mermaid legs only, mermaid fin. Yes. Yeah? Any questions? No? Great. So we're gonna start with the Black Widow thingy thing. Great. Here we go. right, hover. All right, flip on over for bicycles. Follow hold. Superman jacks. Superman hold. All right, mermaid, legs only. Other side. Right,